This is refrigerated. Right, these doors are going to be for the frozen trucks. Once it's frozen at the manufacturer, it has to stay frozen until we get to the end user. So it comes on a frozen truck, it sits on the dock for as little time as possible. Under an hour is our goal. It's always less than that. It gets in the freezer and put away, so it never thaws out. It's always frozen. So we have to maintain that cold chain. The same in produce area, the refrigerated. Once it's cooled down to the temperature, it has to stay at that temperature. -10 is about the average temperature in here. People get paid a little more to work in here, so there's an incentive to work in the freezer.
Case, pick one, stop one.
And if you wear the right amount of layers, you're fine. This is the end of the pick run. So this sells bread and different items that are very light, very easy to crush. So these are the other end of the freezer is like our 80-pound boxes of frozen beef and chicken and that kind of stuff. Same way as dry, heaviest to lightest, so we can organize the pallets the right way. And what we do is we FIFO everything in the warehouse, so first in, first out. So what we do, you'll see on the other side the broken case, but we'll load from the back so that we're picking older product before newer product. If you look up, we have this unit on the wall, that gray box, that's an ethylene filter developed by a company for NASA. It filters out the air, kills pathogens, bacteria, mold, spores, and what it does in here for us is it cleans the air of ethylene. So it gets rid of all that, which ethylene promotes ripening. So once we get that out of the air, our stuff stays at a better quality longer. It doesn't ripen prematurely. When they get wet, that's when mold starts growing on them. The dock temperature is at 38 degrees. When the fans are blowing on here, it gets down to about 36, 35 degrees. So it really just brings down that moisture level. Nothing can get stored in the milk area except for milk. Nothing can get stored in the egg area except for eggs. That way there's no cross contact. We're not potentially getting egg or milk on something that someone's not going to eat. And when we build our pallets on picking, they know they're trained to store milk in a section, meat in a section, so that they don't stack on top of each other and we can keep people safe. So this is our special order cut fruits, cut vegetables. Those are all sandwiches and salads. Your customer orders it, we get it in for them, it goes out that night. So then they get the best quality. Vic's is a really good partner of ours. You take a gamble on getting a watermelon, you do the knock test, does it smell good? Everybody has their own little thing, right? Well, the only way to really know if a watermelon's good is a bricks test, how much sugar is inside of there. They do a test. Capital City knows we have it at a certain range where we want our sugar levels, and then they pack those out for us. Their cost is a little higher for our customer, but they're guaranteed a really sweet watermelon.